Hi guys, Yogi here. This is my disassembled Batmobile, from Batman Forever. 1 to 18 scale, and I want to show you how to make the bats always stay horizontal, and also light up. The rear axle is easier. You have to take 3mm tubing, in this case brass, so one lead goes right onto the brass, and one lead is going through the brass, so I have positive and negative. And the tubing is also the axle where the LED sticks on, and where you have to make your disc to illuminate, that also sticks on. And you have to prepare the wheels, the whole tires and wheels assembly, so it can accept that 3mm tube. On the rear axle you just pop out the existing one and it is already 3mm. Then you have to poke through with a sharp 3mm screwdriver, from the inside. Then this plastic pops out, that what it was there. And I actually used that, but I had to make it a little bit thicker to drill a center hole where the LED can be inserted. It's a little thicker, as you can see here from the original, but that's okay. And once that wheel assembly is done, you simply have to glue those stuff in there. Wait a second, make it sharp again. You have to glue this in there, and make sure that once that is glued in, that the bats are all right side up, and then when everything is moving except is rotating except the disc, because this is glued to the LED. The LED is glued to the brass rod, and the brass rod is glued in a fixed position onto into the chassis, so that doesn't rotate. For the front it is a little bit different. Let's go here. Well, it's basically the same mechanic, but you just need a shorter rod, and you have to chop off the plastic here, which will extend into those things here, and then you have to glue it into the, when this is inside the car where my hand is, and this is outside the car where the wheel is, you have to glue that in, that what you have chopped off, because this, when let me show you, when this is inside, it still needs to be the exact diameter to fit in here without wobbling, and you need something to glue the rod in, which is this. So I just simply separated that plastic that goes in here in two halves, so I have something that goes in and can rotate, and something that can accept the rod, which will be fixed with super glue, and that's basically it. 3mm rod, it is tiny, and you have to make sure that there is no short, but next time I will use a rod that can't transport any current or voltage, which is an isolator, so I just have to make sure that the two leads from the LED doesn't get into contact. So yeah, that's basically it. And you know, it can roll, and it can roll, but the brass always stays in the way it will be glued in. Here it is. For the front wheel, you need a very, very short brass tube. It's about 2 centimeters and a little bit, where you just have to put everything together, make sure it can also steer without getting into contact. You have to measure. Everyone does it a little bit different, but that's basically it, you know. Okay, see you, bye.